I'm actually blue. It's my game station. But it's missing a PS5. And that's because the other day,
they just had to break on it.
So that means I ain't got nothing better to do but to make content. So yeah, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's cut the malarkey. Best white phrases for getting to the point. Let's get down to brass tacks. I guess the bottom line is I really wanted to talk about the World Cup. Specifically, some of the things that I've taken away from my couple weeks just watching soccer. You know I'm just some random American who just really don't watch soccer like that. You know, it's not a big sport out here. But let me put some respect on it. Let me call it football. Gotta say it the Latin way. Football. Cause it ain't football. It ain't good old barbaric American football. It ain't left that big of an impression on me. But it's still, this tournament, I really mean it. This tournament has been pretty amazing as a just noob to soccer. First off, like I said, I just want to get through a few takes that I had. I got some notes. I got some questions. Let's get into it.
Go on out there and get the striking spots for us, okay? Just like back in Guadalajara. You see? I do it, coach. Football is life.
Takeaway number one. And my favorite thing that I actually love about this tournament is the atmosphere. It's just nothing like it. It's people all over the world coming together, repping they sets pretty much. Like all of the camaraderie, like the Brazilian fans uplifting the Japanese fans, and what the fuck is going on with Mexico? They acting like this after the round of 32? Not judging, but you know, I'm not judging at all. I can't wait for my Bears to win the Super Bowl. My Bears win the Super Bowl, and I'm there. just know that. Like, we outside with it. My Bears go to the Super Bowl, we is outside with it. I was already outside back in January when we played the Rams. So you already know what it is. So I'm not really judging too much, but maybe, just maybe, in around the 32,
Calm down a little bit.
Calm down, please. That's a lot. That was a little excessive for the round of 32. Excuse me, I did see that was like their first win in the round of 32, the first round or whatever you want to call it, in a very long time. So I get it. It's the World Cup. It's just something that gets my blood flowing when you see people being able to celebrate and you know, come together and do something positive and just, you know, just represent their cultures the way that they are with this World Cup. This is a big event for the U.S. for real. We needed this, especially with Mitchell Bade in office. You know, Mitchell Bade. You know who I'm talking about when I say Mitchell Bade. You know, random tangent. I always say, like, sports is the only thing that can bring, like, people together more than anything else in the world. I think the only rival would probably be music, but in 2026, most mainstream music is trash. And so we really do need this right now. All right, back to soccer. Let's go rapid fire with this one. Penalty kicks. Why does the goal turn into a basketball hoop and Wemby in the paint when it's time for PKs? Just kick the dang on ball. Kick the ball. Just kick the ball. You 12 feet away. All you gotta do is just aim for the goal. The goalkeeper is playing a guessing game. Y'all do know that. So just shoot it anywhere and let the goalkeeper play the guessing game. He's going to get it wrong more times than not. Blocking a goal and stopping a goal and a PK seems like it's way harder than fucking tackling Saquon Barkley in an open field. just kick the ball in the goal. Why are y'all booting that mug all over the net? It don't make no sense to me. Speaking of Wemby, them French niggas is crazy. Like them Mbappe, Hezzy, cross, tween, shuffle. Huh! Did y'all see that? Like the Hezzy, cross, tween, shuffle. Huh! Like that shit was crazy. Enough said about that. Senegal. Bruh. RIP to Africa. It's like most of them niggas is just throwing the games away. They all done had leads. They all done gave it away. The only African teams left seems to be the Africans that want to be Arabs. Apparently there is beef. Like, I don't really know too much about the rest of the world, but from what I've been seeing on like social media and stuff like that, apparently there's beef between most of the Africans and Morocco, and I guess Egypt is more acceptable, but you know, I've seen some of the history with the Egyptians not really wanting to, you know, be a part of Africa. Mind me if I'm not correct about this, because I'm not really doing a research on it. I'm not no connoisseur on the rest of the world. But this is what's getting me into it. The World Cup is that important. I'm learning new things about the rest of the world through the World Cup. It's kind of crazy. Did y'all see South Korea is almost as bad as North Korea? Like, that's kind of nuts. But other than that, like, look at me. Look at me. I am black. I've been rooting for Africa, and that's just been a little bit disappointing throughout this whole tournament. Let's not forget about Cape Verde. Is that how you... I'm going to say it Cabo Verde, because I've been watching them Spanish announcers call it Cabo Verde, and I don't know how to pronounce Verde in African. Is it Verde or Verdi? You know, different places in the world pronounce their things different. They not Mexican, they not Latin or nothing like that. So are they saying Verde? Let me know if y'all see this video, if it's Cape Verde, in the comments. They was going crazy. Shouts out to Cape Verde for having that miraculous, you know, run that they had. And then they had played Argentina. They fought Argentina to the end. Argentina is like the favorites to win the whole tournament. And Cape Verde wasn't even supposed to be in this tournament, and they ended up making it, and then they made it to the round of 32, which was already overachieving for them. And next thing you know, they almost win. If they would have just got to PKs, back to my point about PKs, that's just a crapshoot. Like, anybody could win. Anybody can win a PK. So if they would have just got to PKs, they probably could have got that upset. That was pretty nice of them. But outside of that, like I said, the Africans just been a little bit disappointing. I just realized that most of this time it ain't been playing no type of soccer highlights. But let's just say that there's another reason Cape Verde is the place to be. If you know, you know. I slick mentioned earlier that I was watching the tournament in Spanish for the most part. That's because I got Peacock and I don't have Fox. Who has Fox? Show of hands. But if you got Peacock, it's just been more convenient to just stick with it and watch it in Spanish. But I will say that the Spanish announced team is 10 times better than the English announced teams. It's just crazy. It's way more animated over there. If you have not been watching the World Cup in Spanish, I advise you to give it a try. Let's just say I am learning Spanish, so it's been, it helps a lot too with that. Just listening passively helps a lot with just, you know, learning a new language. All right, so one of the very last things that I wanted to talk about regarding the World Cup is AI. Unfortunate that we have to talk about this, but AI shouldn't be used to help ref games. And the reason why this is so important to me is because it's going to get infiltrated into American sports as well. I guess they just starting with the World Cup. I think they actually already started with the NBA and these different chips in the ball with football and whatnot. But Me personally, this is a personal opinion. I don't want my sports to be exact. I like the dramatics of human error. Matter of fact, I love the dramatics of human error. Must not be getting called offsides by an earlobe. If y'all ever seen the VAR that they implemented into the World Cup and whatnot, people they using like a machine that draws a strict line for offsides, and if you like even an inch offsides, your toenail can be offsides, and that goal that you just got is getting called back because you was a toenail off. I don't think a human ref would be calling a game like that. It's kind of like in baseball. Baseball, they got it to where they got the umpire, the assistant strike zones and whatnot, to where the teams can challenge the umpire's call at any time that they want. And it's just, I don't know if it's making the game better or not. Like, I get it. You want fairness in sports. You want to be able to have good calls from the refs and whatnot, and we complain a lot about how refs don't really know how to do their job. But it's something fair about human error as well. If you think about it, like if the ref is trash for both sides, then it's fair. It's fair. It just adds to the dramatics to get a call wrong every once in a while. But that's not to say like I want them to be vastly off and whatnot. It's like with this example with FIFA, with soccer in general. It's just that offsides should not be determined by a pinky. You feel me? Like, it should be, I feel like it should be like half a body, maybe a full body length. Maybe like, you know how it is in the NFL when a quarterback is crossing the line of scrimmage and he's about to get ready to throw the ball. Any part of his body can be across as long as one part is still there, so your back foot can still be behind the line of scrimmage, and the rest of your body is in front of the line of scrimmage, and you can throw the ball, and it's not an illegal play. Think they need to implement something like that, but VAR is not it. We need to. I don't care about the super sensitive touch sensors in the ball or nothing like that. Bring back the dramatics of human error. That's just me. But not least, shouts out to the USA team, making it as far as they have. This has been very exciting watching them. It seems like it might be a little politics at play. Why is Follow out? What y'all call him? Follow? I call him Follow. For Lauren, what's his name? Follow Balogun? I seen people calling him Flo. I'm going to call him Follow. Follow need to be back in the game. That was clearly an accident. It's crazy that you could miss the whole rest of the game and then miss the next game based off of a accidental play. I don't think that should have been a red card. But that's all I really got for y'all. The World Cup has been a pleasure to watch so far. I've watched every game, at least since the round of 32. I've watched some of the qualifier games and whatnot. I'm actually more than late getting this video out. I wanted to try to get it out like yesterday or maybe earlier this morning before the semifinals had started, or the round of 16. What is that? The quarterfinals. However, didn't get it out. I already watched Canada get stomped. One North American team out. 2 left. Watching Paraguay and France play right now. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice learning a new sport. I mean, hey, this might be an American thing, especially if America goes on to make a miracle run and win, you know? That's it. I guess that's all I got for y'all. Appreciate whoever made it this far.